Órale, amigazos. There's things for sale up there. Let me see if I can zoom in. I know there's no people in here yet. Órale, amigazos. See the bulletin board? You need to bring a hammer and nails to put anything on that bulletin board. Solid wood. Solid wood, and it's understood. So here we are again, but now we're actually outside. I couldn't handle it in that laundromat, man. Those kids were too freaking yelling in your ears, cussing. Those little kids were cussing, and I mean just repeating what they heard. I don't even remember what they said now, but it's on the video. You can go watch it. So all my mounting devices. I came down here and I put my laundry in that dryer right there. I put it for 15 minutes. It's 75 cents in there. That's like giving it away, right? I mean, where I'm at, you know that well, I better not say any of that stuff because I really don't know what's going on with the industry and don't want for, you know, but that's like giving it away. Uh, 75 cents to dry your clothes. I'm surprised they haven't come up with the price. You would think that it would be like $1.50, twice what it is right now. I don't think they've figured it out yet. But anyhow, we got all this stuff going on out here. Everybody's washing their clothes. Of course, it's Sunday, right? Tomorrow it's back to the fields. They pick the garlic, night because it's too hot to pick it during the day. So they light up the whole field. They've got lights out there. It looks like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And so here I am. There's somebody back there. But I'm surprised that the camera is actually even working because I'm out here when I was recording in the laundromat I just came from. Um, they at least had a water cooler in there, right? So it was cool. But now out here, it's freaking hot. And I don't want to go in there because there's a whole bunch of people in there too. It's loud. There's a people right there. That's a people. See everybody in the comments. Yeah, I got so many people came into the room when I was doing that laundry um, that I decided to go back on. I mean, nothing to do out here anyway. Just sit out here. Oh yeah, but I was telling you about somebody asked if I invented anything. I don't think I've ever really invented anything. No, I can't remember doing any inventions. One of the biggest projects that I was working on, which I never completed. Well, I was working on two projects. One of them, there was this one person making this one device. Only person on planet Earth who's making this device. I was trying to build one. It's a George Lakowski. George Lakowski, he was a Russian engineer, which was into this industry that I told you is the most evil industry on planet Earth. They told him to come down here. He was a Russian engineer. I think he was from Austria. I'm not sure. He might be from Russia or Austria. And he had this device. He named it the Lakowski multiple wave oscillator. They got pictures of it. You can see the stuff he was doing with it. Actually he was using it to um, heal not only people but plants, and he was testing it on plants. And he wasn't the only one who worked with plants. Um, George Lakowski, I mean, what's his name? Who's the scientist down here in San Jose? He worked for IBM. Marcel Vogel. Marcel Vogel also hooked up his device to plants. You know, he had the time machine, the Omega 5, and then he had this other device um, that registered psionic energy, spirit energy, like the Ghost Buster. That is a real device. That's why these bozos, remember these bozos used to come on TV? They were myth busters. These are the biggest, disgusting bozos on planet Earth. They went in and tried to say that the stuff was fake and stuff. Um, but yeah, these are real scientists. And he made this. He made the time machine. It was called an Omega 5. You can go online and check it out. If you want to know all this stuff that I talk about, you could probably find all of it on educateyourself.org. Okay? This guy, I think he's a Japanese guy. I'm not sure, Chinese or Japanese. He put everything out there: chemtrails, aliens, the Greys, Nibiru, the reptilian shapeshifters, everything. Marcel Vogel stuff, George Lukowski stuff. Um, but anyhow, um, so this one guy who also plugged into a plant, he hooked it up to the plant, and then he had feelings of love to the plant, and it registered on a meter. So, um, uh, they don't want people to know that this energy exists. It's called psionic energy. Okay? That's why there are no meters to test it. But the Ghostbuster was one. Okay? Was a meter to test it. This phone's getting hot. Oh, yeah, it's getting hot now. It's getting hot big time. Okay, so the signal's going to probably crap out. So, you know, uh, it'll have to be like in the wintertime. But long story short, he took a crystal, and it's named after him. You can check it out. It's called a Vogel crystal. Crystal. I've said this hundreds of times. He polarized a quartz crystal. Okay? It's called the Vogel crystal. He took the crystal, and I've checked this stuff out. I'm telling you, there is something there. Unless somebody was doing something goofy on the other side. But when I mess with the crystal, I heard the same click. It's like a high voltage click. Okay? But he took these things and he went out here to the Sierra Nevadas. And he was doing stuff with crystals. He was going back in time and changing events. Which is to say, people who had ailments, he would go back to when they had some trauma. And he was doing stuff. This affects this one industry that I told you is the, okay? So that's what I'm talking about. It has to do with crystals. There's all kinds of different things they don't want you to know about. You know, if it affects certain industries. I'm saying all that because somebody asked me about a scientist or something like that, or an invention. I told them there's dozens of scientists. There was a scientist right here in La Jolla, California. You can read all about him. Royal Raymond Rife. They went in there and smashed all his equipment because of this industry. Multi-billions of dollars of industry since 1970s. The government has been pouring billions and billions and billions of dollars into this freaking bogus, evil freaking industry. Okay? That's Royal Raymond Rife. And, so, uh, I should have got that on camera. But, you know, that's just one of them. There's Royal Raymond Rife. And then there's this other scientist who was right here in San Jose, which was Marcel Vogel. And there's dozens and dozens of different scientists, you know, doing stuff. But anyhow, my clothes should be getting... is there anything else you want to know? I know a lot of this stuff. You want to know about Kevin Trudeau, what's going on with him? Um, you know, anything you want to know about, just let me know. I'll tell you. Let me read the comments. What language are you speaking? Pokemon. What language are you speaking? Okay, somebody, let me read this other view. Oh, Love Pokemon. Um, Love Pokemon says, who the hell cares? Who the hell cares about what? How about who the hell cares about that I'm going to block you right now? Okay? Okay. I will hide this user. Next time, don't be talking crap on people's channel. If you don't have something to say, I don't know, but that's a good way to get kicked off people's channel. So, you know, think about that next time for the next channel. Maybe people won't be booting you so bad. But I'm gonna boot you right here. Because sometimes people are having a bad day, right? Sometimes people might be having a bad day. They're not gonna put up with your stupidity. But anyhow, I put that close in there for about 15 minutes. Wow, look at all these comments. But one of them's a troll, I think. Alpha Gamers. I'm built off goated stream, goated rates, steak. Alpha Gamers, I can remember that name. So stop trolling. Stop leaving so many messages that don't make sense. Because then you cover up all the other ones who are asking legitimate questions. Anna Carolina. Okay, let's go in here and check these. Has it been 15 minutes? How long have I been doing this live stream? Can you believe this guy just sitting here running his engine? $67. What's that? I don't know. But cool. Steak rod. Okay. All right, Alpha Gamer, you're getting booted. I just had to boot you. Okay. Wow, there was only 3 people leaving all those comments. So I guess it is good to boot people sometimes, you think you're, actually trying to look for other people. So let's walk in there and see if the clothes is dry. Yeah, I was. Well, it always feels like. So here's what's for sale in case you want to see anything that's for sale. They got a yard sale. Here's one August 7, 8, and 9. Yard sale $7.25. That's a little bit old, huh? So nobody really pays attention to those. Let's see the. Oh man, it's a lot cooler in here. Let's see how many minutes we got on here. That's not mine. Oh, mine is done. Okay. No, it's not. It still needs another 25 minutes. Oh man, I gotta go get some more quarters. I took my quarters out to the car. Bear with me. Okay. get these quarters put in there. Gotta keep my quarters in here. Alrighty then. Okay. Let me set you down right here. Stay. So I guess 15 minutes isn't enough, even in the summertime. It's nice and cool in here. The signal is working pretty good. You can see the time up there. It's 6 o'clock. Got a full crowd over here. Everybody's getting ready to go back out and do the wild thing. There's all kinds of people here. This guy's sitting in there running his engine. I hope he's got a diesel in there, because if it's a gas engine, he's gonna mess it up. Oh boy. Okay. So, yeah, all those people are getting ready for tomorrow, because right now it's Sunday. I guess a lot of them get the day off today. You know, a lot of the stuff is 7 days a week. Like if you're doing the tomato harvest, that's 7 days a week, right? And sun up to sundown, and from sundown to sun up, and it goes on for months. And but others, some, they'll get Sunday off. And so that's why it's so packed right now, because I guess these are them. They're probably the garlic people who pick the garlic, and people pick onions. They do it at night. They go out there and light the whole fields up. It looks like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And so they're getting ready for tomorrow. You know, they're all showing their work now. This is really a game changer. People, before, these people were invisible. Now all of a sudden this year, people know they exist, because they're all going on Facebook and showing themselves picking strawberries, picking garlic. You can see how they do it, picking the watermelons. It's all on Facebook now, if you haven't noticed. Before, people didn't even know they existed. Okay, so something's going on. Oh, okay. The screen was getting dark. I lost everybody. Everybody took off. Okay. So we'll go back in here, and that, because it's too damn hot, I'll bet you the signal's not even working. That's why everybody just left and went down to one person, because the phone started getting so hot. It's triple digits out here today. And in here it's cool, so the signal will probably pop back on. If I could stand right by a vent. Yeah, right here. Yeah, I'm right underneath the cooler now. Person in here. Mine is the one with the red shirt in it. See the red shirt? That's mine. And this should be ready in about a minute. And you can see what time it is right there. 6 p.m. here on the West Coast. 6 p.m. on the West Coast. Avenal, California, 70 miles southwest of Fresno, California. The mighty Fresno, California. But there's only one person in here. I don't know if the signal's working or not. I only brought one phone with me. Now there's 0 people, and I got 1 like. 0 people, 1 like, and the phone is hot. So I guess I'll find out in a little while. So I just fold my pants, fold the pants, and that's it. Just grab the 2 shirts, and all the other stuff, I'm just gonna try to fit it in here. But I've got a pair of pants and a towel, and it won't fit in here. So I had to carry the whole stuff in. Super Ball. You remember those? You remember Super Balls? Somebody's got a Super Ball. They're throwing a Super Ball. Look. See it? Sucker bounces forever, man. Boing, boing, boing. And they came out with the big Super Balls. They used to have them at Kmart. They were like see-through, and they had a fancy design. I'll show you. Yeah, they got some that are fake, and they don't bounce very good. But these, I can see they're using them. They bounce real good. I guess they get them out of there. I guess that's where they get the... No, they got them. I got them here. They got the Super Balls around here somewhere. Those are gumballs. So, probably in there. I don't know. Who knows? Okay. At least they're not yelling like those other 2 kids were. Those kids were crazy loud. I mean, it's quiet in here compared to over there. That place was nuts. Yeah, they're pretty much dry now. Hulda Clark. I don't know if you've ever read Hulda Clark, but Hulda Clark says you're supposed to put your clothes in the dryer and let that sucker burn, because your clothes have parasites on them. Still got 2 minutes left. So in 2 minutes I can fold my clothes. Some of these underwear are so garbage, man. Like this, see this? When you order underwear, they give you 3 underwear. They give you like a blue, a red, and a gray. And the red is usually the best. You can see it has good, thick material on it. And then the blue is pretty good too. But the gray one is always pathetic. It's so thin. It's so thin, you know. It's like they deliberately give you two pairs of underwear that are decent, and then they just blatantly give you 1 pair of underwear that they know is inferior, right? It's like this is what we're in. Yeah, let me make sure. Stuff's almost dry there. 1 minute. See, it's still got the oil stain on it. Oh well. Okie dokie. Yeah, all these underwear are garbage. You can only wear them one day, you know, because the material is so thin. Then it's like you're not wearing it. You start sweating all over the place. See if the shirt has a pocket on it. Yeah, that's a good one. So it's got a pocket on it. It's been sitting in my sitting on my chair forever. I thought it didn't have a pocket on it. So now I'll be looking like a somebody now. Be dressed in style now. I've wore this shirt for a month. Well, not really, not this one. I just found this one buried. Where did I find this one? Oh yeah, it was with my dirty clothes. And then this one does not have a pocket. This one does not have a pocket, so I don't like to wear stuff that doesn't have a pocket, because then I don't, you know, I'm used to a certain routine. So I don't got a pocket on this one. That's why I got my keys right here underneath. Got my keys right here. I usually keep my keys in my pocket. It just throws you off your game, you know? Throws you off your game. You end up, you know, making mistakes, whatnot, what have you. Now, put this in here, and voila. Oh, I got my whatchamacallit over there. Underwear and my shirts. Then I got my jacket cleaned up. Oh man, a whole bunch more underwear. Jacket cleaned up. I'm not even gonna worry about these right now. Oh, these are good. These are different brand. Hanes. There's a good brand new pair, but I don't wear these damn things. They look like freaking panties. I ordered them online by accident. I should just throw them away. I hate wearing them. Okay. So I got one pair of good underwear in here, and the rest are all garbage, which I should probably throw them away. Towel that I've been using for like probably a good since January. Probably January was the last time I've been in here to wash clothes. But I bought me a brand new one at Walmart yesterday. Looks just the same as this one. Pants are still a little bit wet, but not for long. Okie. These I should just leave them in here. That's a bunch of that. It's better to burn them or use them as a wash rag or something. Jacket. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. Got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The The future is coming on, it's coming on. Does that sound like a diesel to you or a gas engine? It sounds like a gas engine. Looks like Pepe. Okay, so now on to bigger and better things. We're leaving the laundromat. It's zero people in here. Zero people in here. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, well, it is what it is. So, got a lot of underwear I need to throw away because it's low grade. You know, the material is real thin, so it's just no bueno. I gotta order another pack. Now, this signal will probably go out in a little while because it's so hot. It's triple digits right now. So I gotta go up here and take care of something, and then we're off to the races. Okay, so what's going on with the electric vehicle? Well, I'll tell you something's going on with the electric vehicle that you probably do not know. Okay, one of the most expensive brands, it's for trucks, right? This area, everybody loves trucks. Well, I'll bet if you ask people, I'll bet you 99% of the people here don't even know that they make electric trucks right here in Hanford, California, which is 32 miles from right here. In Hanford, California, they actually make a very expensive electric truck. I don't even remember the name of it, Legacy or something like that. But you know, all these people, they don't know about, you know, all these electric cars. The only electric cars they know about are, you know, what's available here, the Spark. Remember the first one that came out was the Volt. It's a miracle they ever came out with the Volt. They were talking about it forever, and they finally came out with the Volt. But they don't know about all the other electric cars. They don't know about Geely, Cherry, Neo, Xiaomi. There's one I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's with an X, Xiaomi or something like that. And BYD, Xpeng. These are all the bad, you know, getting it on car brands. These people don't even know about it because they're not even allowed here, right? But there's dozens of different electric cars. Volvo is making electric cars, selling them here. Honda's got electric cars. Everybody's got electric cars. Ford's got electric cars. You know, they got the Lightning and all this stuff. Now they're saying that they're going to make an inexpensive unit. Well, you know, what's built in this country, I wouldn't want to have it. I think it's the Spark is one of the worst electric vehicle brands you can get. Who wants something like that? That's what we're trying to get away from, right? And so now I'm gonna go over here, and then I will be on my way. But I got all that stuff taken care of. I washed my whatchamacallit, and I got this stuff. So I'm ready to get it on now. Whoops. Yeah, the sun's going down on this quiet little town. And there you can see across the street. And right here, Napa Auto Parts. And there's still zero people, so I think the signal crapped out. I think the signal crapped out because it was too hot out in the car. And so I'm just going to go ahead and shut it down right here. I'm going to shut it down.